Just a thought often comes into my head in the mornings. Good morning, everybody. It is a Friday. It's 9:16. Old man's still asleep because he's not well, and I've got one child up, another one at a friend's, and two asleep. So I'm just here to have a natter. I get up every morning. It's very hard for me. I mean, I get up early, but because my mind starts going into not so very good places if I lie down too long and I don't do stuff. So that's why I keep myself busy. And I look in the mirror every morning and go, you got this, you can do it, you got this, you don't know what's going to hit you today, but you got it. You've been doing that for a long time. But joy and happiness, I think, are the two most hard to find things in the world these days. I don't care if you're rich, poor, or in between. I think that's something that's lacking in most people's lives. Otherwise, people wouldn't be dropping off and unlifing themselves, would they? And I understand why people unlife themselves, because it's hard to be in life, and I know a lot of you guys out there feel that a lot. And as a boomer, I've been through a lot of you guys have too, but even the young people are really suffering. Like, I know when I was like a kid, like even as a young adult with young kids myself, I never understood depression. I just thought, like, I'd been through a lot of stuff in my life as a kid, very traumatic stuff, and I still didn't understand depression. Like, maybe that's why, maybe I had it all along, because I always can pinpoint one particular time that was very traumatic for me. And every time there's something, explosion of emotions with people, or I don't confront people for this reason, because I remember this one particular episode that happened when I was about 7 years old. And yeah, maybe I've always had an issue, because I know my mother's always had an issue with depression. I think her younger brother did too, and I've got kids. Anyway, well, going back to what I was saying, in my early 20s, I still didn't understand. I used to say, I'll just get over it. Like, pull yourself out of it. Stop being sook. That was my attitude to depression. And as I got older, worse, horrible things started to happen in life, which I won't go into, because it's, some things I just don't want to talk about. But I understand depression so badly now. I never heard of suicide, and a lot of us boomers, I don't think, ever did. I think a lot of that was hidden away from us. Suicide as a young person was never heard of. I don't think I ever heard of anyone committing suicide till I was in my 20s again. And now it's something that's just a normal thing for our young people. And this is why I think there is so much. Technology has a good place in life. I'm sorry, I'm playing with my camera again. Technology has a good place in life, but I think it's doing a hell of a lot of damage to our young people, trying to be a certain way with their looks and all the rest of it, or not feeling as good as other people, whatever. But my older grandkids have suffered depression. Their mother suffered depression too. It's horrible. And joy and happiness, it's just not there anymore. Like, it's just very stressful. Every day you get up and go, what now? What today? What's happening? I want something good to happen to me. I know that. I'm sure that's what you want for your life too. But yeah, it's bloody hard. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say. How do you find your joy? Where is your joy? Like me, I just got to keep occupied. I go up shopping for therapy, which I'm not doing today because I've got too much stuff in my shed to get rid of. I'm actually heading over there now to take some photos. But that is my granddaughter's stupid dog. If you got any tips on how to stop a little pup, well, he's not 6 months old, barking constantly. Usually he barks because she's not around. Usually he barks when he sees her coming home, or she's not paying attention to him. I don't know what he's barking at now. Excuse me for a sec. Because the next door's dog was off his chain and wandering around, that's why he was barking. The next door people won't be very happy. Can't have your dogs loose, we know that. Anyway, they're going on with that. So joy and happiness. What do you do? Like, I picked up crocheting again, because that mentally helps me when I'm sitting watching movies and stuff, which is a very rare thing, which I'm starting to try and relax a bit more at night, because what I usually am doing is working. I work all day and all night listing stuff, because I'm a reseller. On my other channel you'll see that. But yeah, that's what I do. So I just picked up my crocheting hook. I'll show you what I'm up to. God, it's taken me forever. It's something different. I'm making something different. This is just the bottom of a band of a top, but this is painstakingly slow for me. I like to do things fast. I've got to get a certain amount, and I kept going crooked. It kept getting too wide or too thin, so I had to go back. I've got it worked out now. It's basically the same all the way through, so you'll see that grow as I go. But yeah, that's what keeps me occupied. I'm not one to sit. Where did my colour go? I hope I'm not too dark. It looks really dark. Very weird day. It's very, very windy and overcast, and we're really weird, like lots of clouds but very windy. Anyway, so that's what keeps me going, because I don't sit very well just watching movies and stuff. I just can't do it. Even reading these days, I can't just sit and relax and read. Anyway, stop rattling. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Let me know your joy and peace if you get to the end of this rattling old chook. Say Aussie Boomer at the end so I know you're there. Alright guys, I'll talk to you tomorrow and see where life and all that takes me. Bye.